y'all want to see a show. You think you know, but you have no idea.
I like to swing. Oh my gosh! I wish you could see them. Bye! Woo!
Happy 1 year of sobriety. Thank you to the love of my life, Zachary Drew Walmer. Hi! Oh my gosh, look how white you are in this.
I know. I'm a white guy, what can you say?
What if we're trying to find out. So, to be honest, I didn't want to, I know it's a year and that's a big, huge deal. Obviously, like I'm celebrating with myself, I'm happy, but I don't want to come across as this like Oswald Chambers-ish, like, you know, all these inspirational words and, you know, all of this, I've made it, you know, up the mountain and through the valley. I don't want to do all that, you know. 1 year is a hell of, it was hard, definitely, and it's a hell of a feat, but I still have a long way to go. No one knew I was able to hide it from everyone. When I look back on it, I had a really happy outward life, performing all the time, smiling, dancing, but deep down inside, I was dying. This is the most embarrassing clip of me.
Okay.
Because I'm struggling, and for the first time I was able to capture it visually in my eyes. So I remember it was Oscar Sunday, February 8th, and all my family wanted to come over and watch the Oscars with me because I'm a nerd or whatever, and so I remember taking my last pill that evening, and I didn't feel it because I had been taking so many to where it's like, you know, you get like, I don't want to say like numb or used to it or whatever, but it's kind of like I was taking it so I wouldn't get really sick. So anyway, I couldn't sleep that night after that, and the next morning I woke up panicking, you know, because I had no more money. I had no idea where I was gonna get it. I think my car was on the fritz as well. Like, it was kind of like the whole world was coming to an end, or coming to a halt, you know. And I remember freaking out, being like, what am I gonna do? You know, the last time I went more than 24 hours without pain medication in my head, I ended up passing out and at the gym and hitting my head, and I had to get stitches and stuff. Now, the moment that we've all been waiting for. I mean, oh my gosh, my mom's literally texting me right now. Goodness gracious. I'm going to rip this off.
You know you can't do it yourself.
With help. Or Krista's gonna, oh, okay.
Quick?
No, definitely not quick.
Okay, well it's
Oh my
gonna.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's quicker. Is gonna be that bad. It's gonna be bad for a little bit, but it's not gonna be that bad for.
Oh
too
my
long.
god.
Oh.
Are you serious? Krista.
I'm
I'm like gonna cry.
I feel.
I called my insurance, and my insurance told me that they have like a waiting, they put me on some sort of like waiting list or whatever, and they have to do an intake, and they're like, how does Thursday sound? And I'm like, it sounds like I'm gonna be dead. that's how Thursday sounds. You know, I don't know what happened, but I think I Googled or something like that, but there's this company called Ideal Option, and I called them, and I was just like, this is an emergency. I need to go now. If I'm gonna do this, it needs to happen now. You know, like there's no way. You know, there's no way it could not. And then they were just like, what's your insurance? And they're like, oh, you're in Oregon. Your insurance doesn't cover you in Oregon. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, what can I do? And they're like, you know what? It doesn't matter. Just come to Vancouver. We'll get you set up. We'll get you situated. You know, just come on in. So I remember going in, and for some reason when I got into that office and I saw, and this is me being judgmental. I have to be completely candid with this. I don't want to be, you know, fake or PC at all. This is the real me, and I had a very judgmental moment. And I walked in to this facility with all of these people that clearly looked like they were, you know, on drugs or withdrawing. I mean, the last thing I wanted was to be recognized. You know, I'm some upstanding citizen, you know, like goody two shoes, Christian singer, gay dude, you know, and here I am, like with an addiction, with a drug problem. To be honest, they look like me, you know, but here are these people, I mean, people that didn't have teeth, and there were patches all over their skin, and for some reason that really hit me. It's like, what have I become, you know? And I was going through the intake with the doctor, and I remember she asked me how long I've been doing this and how much I've been taking, and I remember crying. I couldn't even like look her in the face. I've never admitted to anyone that I had a problem, I had an addiction. Those words never came out of my mouth. I never, you know, even I think when I was on the phone, I just think I said I was sick and withdrawing, but I never looked someone in the eye and admitted how much I was taking. And when I said it to her and I told her how much I was taking, she didn't even blink. She like wrote it down and was like, okay, great, you know. And then she's like, okay, so it hasn't been that long. I'm like, it's like 2 years, like every day for 2 years. And she's like, I've seen people in here for 15, 20 years, you know. And the amount that I was taking, I thought was a lot. I mean, over 100. And on my way home, I started to like, those withdrawal feelings started to go away, and I just got so helpful, like so hopeful. I wanted to tell my aunt, my uncle, but I waited because I wanted to be sure. I waited a whole day before I told him. But I made it up. I made it up. I made it up. This is, my dressing room, okay? It's very state-of-the-art, as you can tell and see. It may or may not be a public bathroom, but that's neither here nor there. You do what you can to warm up and get yourself ready for the show.